Hello, 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 and welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. We are back with another topic, and we're going to talk about how you can experience more life in 2025. Now, I know your feeds are probably bombarded with reflecting for 2024, preparation for 2025. Here's what you should be doing. A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4. I know because I see it on my feed, and yes, I have been watching some of them as well. But I was like, let me give them something different for 2025. Let me give the girls something new, right? So, how we can actually experience more life in 2025 outside of hitting all of the tasks and the goals and the achievements that you want for 2025. How can you actually experience more life, right? That's the question. And there are three things that you can do. You can set your intentions, know your why, and ignore the naysayers because, yes, there are a ton of them. So, setting your intention. When I started 2024, I knew from the beginning that I was doing something new. I was crafting a new experience for me because at the end of 2023, I set my intention of going abroad to Mexico and spending time there by myself. And this was something that I've wanted to do for years. I've talked about it on this channel. This is a dream that I've had for a while, was to go abroad, live internationally, and just experience another culture, another way of life. And I was like, by 2023, I was like, okay, you have waited forever to do this. You keep waiting, and you keep waiting, and the time is just a ticking, right? Because we all know time waits for no one. So I set the intention of going abroad in January of 2024. My why, I knew my why because I wanted to do this forever. So one of my whys was I wanted to do it for a long time. And the second why was I wanted to experience living abroad by myself. I wanted to experience a new country. I wanted to experience new people, new culture. I just wanted something outside of the USA. So I was like, okay, let me set this intention and know my why and all of that for January 2024. And then you got to ignore the naysayers. Of course, there are people that are going to think you are out of your mind for doing something, a new experience, right? I had that. People think I'm like, I have two heads. They're like, what? Like, why are you doing that? Or I have people in my life that have never done something that I've done before. So I am the first. And I feel proud of that because I am setting an example for people in my life to feel comfortable and confident enough to do an experience like this. So I set my intention, I knew my why, I ignored the naysayers, and I crafted a new experience for myself in 2024. I made sure that I was living more life in 2024. Like starting the year off knowing that I set an intention for myself at the end of 2023 was amazing. Like I was creating an experience like no other. Something that no one in my immediate circle can say that they did, but might be influenced to try it because they saw me do it and I came back okay, right? So making sure that we're intentional about the experiences that we're setting so we can create these more life experiences for us. And that's something that I want you to do for 2025. Yes, I know that you want to plan your goals and your task and all of that stuff, but I also want you to remember that you should be experiencing life. You should be living life. It's not all about checking these things off of your task. It's not all about checking these goals off of your list, right? It's also about how you can live your life as a human being on this earth because we have one life to live, right? One life to live. One life to live, right? So make sure you are living it and you are experiencing the things. We often get caught up in like just producing and working and we have to do this and then we can reward ourselves with these experiences. But no, like those life experiences should be intertwined in all that you're doing. It shouldn't be an afterthought. It should actually be at the forethought of your mind. It should be something that you're constantly thinking about, like, how can I experience more life for myself? How can I experience things that bring me joy, that bring me happiness, that bring me positivity? How can I do this? So when you're setting your intentions, just start thinking about that. When you're thinking about why you want to do something, think about how you are crafting those experiences, because it is really important. Like, it's important more. It's important. It's always been important. But I think as I get older, I've realized that, like, I don't want my life to just be what I can produce for somebody or what I can produce for myself. Like, I actually want to experience the joys of life. And it seems impossible sometimes to feel like we even have a say in how we can, like, craft more life experiences for ourselves, but it's not. It's not impossible. It's how you are looking at the situation, right? Like, how you're making it a possibility for yourself. So I just want you to remember that when you're thinking about the plans that you're setting for yourself in 2025. I feel like the worst thing that, like, happens is when people look back at their year, at their lives, right? And they're like, damn, like, did I do anything, like, fun? Or did I just, like, produce? And sometimes that's just a sad reality. Like, people look back on their lives or back on their years and they're like, I haven't even done anything to say, like, I'm happy with, like, I haven't even lived out these experiences, things that they might have been excited to do as younger people, and then they get older and they're like, I can't do this anymore, like, this is impossible to achieve. And as long as you are here living on earth, nothing is impossible to achieve. Like, you still have the time. Like, time is still on your side to live out these experiences. So don't ever feel like you don't have the time to do it, because as long as you are here, as long as you are breathing, there is time for you to get that done. So just remember that. And, like, yeah, like, just remember that. Like, don't feel like you are too late in living out these experiences. Like, we're about to enter into a new year, and have that motivation going into it, like how you want to create these new experiences and live more life in 2025 that don't relate to producing, please. That do not relate to producing and you being of service, because yeah, like, that's the problem. But yeah, I just wanted to share some of those thoughts. And if you forgot, you're going to set your intentions, your why, and you're going to ignore the naysayers when it comes to creating more life experiences for yourself in 2025. And if you need more help with doing that, I offer coaching and I can help you with that. I know it seems hard to try to do and figure out these things on your own, but you have me, and I'm here to help you do that and to set those goals, set those intentions, and help you get one step closer to creating those experiences. And oftentimes we feel like we have to do things alone, and you don't. You can have your own community, and you can have somebody there to support you. So I have information about my coaching services, and that is linked in the description box. You can always reach out as well. But I like to hear the experiences that you're creating for yourself in 2025. How are you creating more life for yourself? I would love to hear it. So comment those things down below, and please make sure you like this video, you share it with somebody that you think it will help. And I do hope that it helped you today, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.